Welcome everyone. At Clinical Trials Europe 2022, Amsterdam, Pharma Targeting, we're proud to present our Best Booth Award to MD Group. Hi, I'm Nicholas Williams. I'm the Business Development Manager over at Pharma Targeting. Nice to meet you all.
Hello there. I'm Odu Bambozi, and I'm one of the account directors for MD Group. Nice to meet you.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, Odu.
Hi.
Lovely to meet you. I wanted to ask you a few questions. Obviously, it was great to meet up at the meet MD Group and all of the team over at the Clinical Trials Europe. We sponsored that event. Obviously, that was a big event for us. We really looked to do a lot of business with CROs throughout the year. We had a really good time at the event. We connected with a lot of vendors, helping to connect them intelligently with more pharmaceutical service providers like yourselves, you know. So it was really good to come to the event, meet you, meet the team, and just really wanted to ask you some questions, how you thought it went, and just fire away, really.
Okay, fire away.
Can I take that, got it off? Or... Yeah, perfect. All right, I'll fire away, Odu.
Okay.
Why did you guys attend the Clinical Trials Europe event?
A couple of reasons, really. One, we were one of the sponsors of the event, and also we were the sponsors of the Lifetime Achievement Award, Christine Pierre Lifetime Achievement Award, I should say. So I suppose we needed to be there of anything, because we actually presented the award. It was also an opportunity for us to showcase what we have to offer our, patients that decide and then embark on a clinical trial journey. And I think because during COVID everything was done virtually, it just made made sense to be there in person. And as a lot of people said during the event, it was so good to be able to see people and touch flesh to flesh and meet people in person. So yeah, but one of the main reasons we attended it was because we are one of the sponsors, and we sponsored the Christine Pierre Lifetime Achievement Award.
Fantastic, Edu. Thanks for answering that for us. And next question, how do these in-person events help MD Group's business, would you say?
Right, good question. I think one of the main things is that it puts a face to a name, which I think is very, very important, and especially because we've lived in a virtual world for the best part of 3 years, near enough. You see a face on a screen, you just see that much, but then when you actually see somebody, full height, etc., it gives a different perception, doesn't it? It's also easier for prospective clients to see our passion, our knowledge, and our skill, because you can see that better. It comes across better when you are at a face-to-face event, and it creates a lasting impression. Excuse me, should I say a better lasting impression?
Amazing.
Excuse me.
Amazing. Thank you for answering that one as well. And how would you, next question actually, how would you say the booth's design actually represents your company's mission, values? What did you want to quickly communicate to the attendees? Because you had a very well lit kind of structured booth. It was done in a way with nice little compartments. What was you trying to communicate to the attendees?
Well, first and foremost, our mission is to facilitate remarkable experiences at every stage of a clinical trial for the patients that are involved. So I think when we were designing the booth, that was very much at the forefront of our thought process. and our mind. So we wanted the booth to look remarkable. And it's really quite funny because when we were toing and froing with different designs, at one point there was so much gadgetry on it, it looked like a spaceship. You know, it looked like the deck from Star Trek. You know, there were whirling TVs and all sorts of things. And then we pared it back because, you know, keeping it simple is as effective as, you know, making it fussy and over the top. So we did pare it back quite a lot. So the final design that everybody saw, the final booth that everybody saw, I think helped portray our openness, our eagerness to engage with people, that we were approachable, and that we were a modern company. It was also just very vibrant and very welcoming, you know, because we had an open plan display, and I think it drew people in.
For sure, definitely done that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how do you feel about winning the best booth? Any shout out to your team?
It was a bit of a surprise. I think it was one of those things, you know, when we registered and we were busy getting ready, because this was my very first clinical trials Europe exhibition. So you know, and I was heavily involved in getting the booth together, getting the team together. So it was just one of those things that slipped my mind. So when everybody started talking about going, oh, we're going to be nominated for best in booth, and I was just like, no, never, I never win anything. So, it was a very nice surprise. It was a fun experience. It was also quite a humbling experience as well, because it was just nice for people, for me as an individual, to have that recognition for the work that had gone into the booth. And also it was just because when you looked at it, it just really showcased everything that MD Group has to offer a patient or a CRO or a pharma company, in very simplistic, this is going to sound really bizarre, but very simplistic detail. So yeah, we didn't design the booth with being a competitor in mind. It was designed so that we could tell a story, both visually, verbally, and tactile wise, and I think we achieved that. I could shout out loads and loads of people, but the biggest shout out needs to go to Jan Shipston, who looks after all our graphic design stuff. I mean, she is a whiz, and she really helped bring our stand and the design of it all to life. So big shout out to her.
Well, we're really proud at Pharma Targeting to have given out this award to MD Group this year. We hope to see you again next year. We hope you get to win it again. Come back a bit.
I'm not making another one.
You might have to come back a bit stronger now.
Yeah, I know. I'll put the whirly bits back on.
But congratulations. We wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Well done very much, and best of luck. And best of luck to all the team. You've got a great team there.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Informa for putting on a great event.
Yeah, here there. Thank you.